state of fear, where terror is homegrown. Join us as we take a drive down dusty back roads and discover the obscure and dark history of this country, human and otherwise, that lurk in your backyard.
Welcome to episode 41 of State of Fear podcast. I'm your host, Chris Davila. Joining me as always is my good friend, James Bishop. What's up, James?
What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Doing good. So far, so good with the new year. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we're still here.
Still here.
Still
thankfully.
Alive. Still looking over our shoulders. Of course, we're looking into the future here because by the time this airs, God knows what'll happen.
Hopefully we'll still be around.
Hopefully we'll still be here. If not, if this is our last request, I want to tell my family I love you. Hopefully an asteroid doesn't hit and kill us all.
That's all we need to happen.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, man. So today
I'm gonna think positive though. 2021. Let's hope for a good one this year. Let's bring it back and let's get back to where we can do normal things, get back in the studio together and really go forward with this and have fun and get past all this.
Yeah, hopefully we can do that soon, man. Hopefully it'll be great to be back in studio again and just doing it, live and well, not live for the listeners, but live for us.
Live for us. That's right. I miss my dogs too.
Oh,
my
they
niece
miss you
and nephew
too,
over there. I miss them.
Of course. By the time we're able to actually get back, you will have a new niece and nephew when the baby's born in March. So who knows? We'll see what happens.
Yes, I will.
So today we're going to be covering the great state of South Carolina. And it is one of the few states I've actually been to. So I actually have some stories. Well, not some stories, but we went there last December.
I'm getting sick of carrying your ass.
Wait.
I'm just kidding. Roll with it, man.
Yeah, so we went to Charleston for about a week last December. It was actually amazing. Charleston's a fantastic city. Lots of great things to see, lots of great food, lots of great bourbon, lots of great history there, and it was great. I can't wait to go back. It's a gorgeous city, and it was just had so much to do. We couldn't do it all, unfortunately, but we did as much as we could.
I remember seeing the posts you made on that and the pictures you took, the dinners you had and stuff. What a great time y'all had. I'm very happy for you that y'all got to go do that. It was really neat.
Yeah, have you been to SC?
I've been through it.
Oh.
Been through it. I haven't hung out there much. We went to Billy Boy.
Yeah.
On one of our historical runs down the coast and stuff like that. We actually went to a small town where his father, we found his father's old house and old high school and everything. The high school was shut down and overgrown with weeds and stuff. But what was neat about it, it gave Bill a real chance to connect with his dad on a level he ain't connected with before, because his father on the phone just lit up when he started talking about this little place. And I hate so much that I forgot the name of the town, but off the top of my head. But he called him and started telling him what he was looking at, and his dad was actually telling us where everything was, just sitting there on the phone. And it's a really cool moment for him, and I was happy they got to share that. It was very cool. Because his dad told him, awesome. He goes, I didn't even know you even cared about any of this, son. So I thought it was really neat.
Yeah, no, that's great. That sounds really cool, man. I mean, it's South Carolina is such, next time you get a chance to go, actually stop in Charleston, grab some food. There's amazing food and music and just so much, especially in the old part of, and I say old, but it's like the original part of Charleston. There's so much to see there, so much to do. It's right on the shore. It's really cool.
Yeah, tons of history there too, man. It's just like
there's a jail that's there that I did not get to go on a ghost tour, unfortunately, because we went in December. There weren't a lot of people there. It was the slower time for tourist season, and unfortunately, to do the ghost tour of the jail. By the way, the jail is absolutely terrifying looking, but to do the ghost tour, you had to have a certain number of people, and I was really the only person at that time that wanted to go on the tour, so we couldn't do the ghost tour of the jail. But I would love to go down there and actually do an investigation in the jail because it looks amazing. But we did do a ghost walking tour of a couple of the cemeteries and graveyards, and that was a lot of fun to do. So it was a good time.
You got Mrs. I'm scared of my own shadow when it comes to horror and movies and creepy stuff to go with you?
She, you know, she was a trooper.
She's actually become quite a trooper with the horror movie thing when we were doing our horror movie nights and stuff like that. So,
that's awesome. Because we were watching movies that would be crappy for what to suck, and so she was able to sit there and laugh at how awfully bad they were. But it was my birthday, so she was a trooper and went along. But you know, as I tell people, cemeteries and graveyards are not scary. There's no ghosts there. So it was, after a while, she just was more intrigued by the history of it than even trying to be scared, because it just wasn't scary. But the tour guide was a fantastic tour guide, though.
Excellent, man. Excellent. She's a keeper.
She is definitely a keeper. She's a keeper now because she got my baby. She ain't going nowhere.
Yep. She's baby mama.
That's right.
That's awesome, man. I can't wait.
Why don't we go ahead and get into some facts of old SC, shall we?
Let's do that. On Morgan Island's 2,000 acres of land roams a colony of more than 3,000 rhesus monkeys. Although the island is inaccessible to humans, you can take a boat near the colony and catch a glimpse of the monkeys from a distance. The island is so unique that it actually is the only place in the country where this species of monkey roams freely. You know, and you don't think of monkeys roaming freely in the United States at all, to be honest with you.
No,
I mean, I can't think of anywhere.
Next time I go, I will have to take a boat and go out and check and see if I can see the monkeys.
Yes, sir.
There's a visible dead lady under a downtown Columbia, South Carolina church. When the Washington Street United Methodist Church was expanded in 1928, it was built over the grave of one Sophia Catherine Nance. And according to a 2002 story in The State, Nance's casket features a glass porthole over the face. And if you go through a trap door hidden in a broom closet and crawl 20 yards on your stomach, you can open that window and gaze at Nance's remains.
Oh my God. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I want to go.
That's just like right up the alley.
I get a bit claustrophobic, but yeah, I still want to go.
Yeah, no kidding. Charleston boasts the first public college, College of Charleston, founded in 1770. The museum, the Charleston Museum, established in 1773, and Playhouse, Dock Street Theater. It was built in 1736. And that is in all of the United States.
Wow, they got the first of all three of those, huh? Very cool.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Somerville, South Carolina is known as the birthplace of sweet tea, that wonderful southern concoction we love so well. They even have a sweet tea trail that you can follow to see the origins for yourself.
Fantastical. Now, I prefer unsweet tea myself, which is kind of un-Texan-like, as a lot of people would say. But I just can't do the whole sweet tea thing. If it's just barely sweet, yeah, I can manage as long as I got plenty of ice. But, man, I'm tell you what. Yeah, that really loaded down stuff, no way. Not me.
I do enjoy some unsweet tea. I do enjoy sweet tea sometimes, but yeah, sometimes it gets a little too sweet. So what I end up doing, if it's that, I just kind of mix sweet and unsweet and kind of balance it out, you know?
That's the way to do it, man. I've done that before. So, all right, here. Let's see what we got. In 1761, two tornadoes, one barreling down the Ashley River and the other down the Cooper River, converged over Charleston's harbor. So powerful was the combined twister, one witness wrote, that it plowed the Ashley River to the bottom and lay the channel bare. Wow. 4 people were killed and 5 ships were sunk. They were lucky.
Jeez, that's a super tornado right
4
there.
4 people.
Yeah, that's super lucky right there.
Yeah, exactly. Especially back in those days, there were no warning systems.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
1761 for crying out loud, man. Wow.
On August 31st, 1886, the largest earthquake ever recorded in the southeast United States occurred near Charleston. The 7.8 magnitude quake, which damaged buildings in states as far away as Ohio, killed 60 people and caused more than $5 million in damages.
7.8?
Yeah, felt as far away as Ohio.
God, Golly, man. Holy crap. That's
Yeah,
enormous.
that's a big quake.
I mean, I don't even know what some of those. I thought like that one San Francisco quake that just like leveled the city. Wasn't that like a 7.5 or
I
something
don't
like
remember,
that?
to be honest.
That's crazy. Man, that's
All right,
nuts.
let's get into some famous South Carolinians.
Hi! Yes. The man
Nice job.
himself, the godfather of soul, Mr. James Brown. In his celebrity hot tub. I like James Brown. My uncle Larry, who has departed, loved James Brown, and we could catch him singing along to his albums in his room. We always used to bust him singing, and he actually took like those bedposts that you can take the little knobs off the top, and he got the little stick. He full grown man with a microphone in there singing James Brown. It's absolutely hilarious.
Well, another rocker from South Carolina is Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Blowfish.
Ah,
Yeah, he
yes,
was Hootie of Hootie and the
Hootie.
Blowfish. While I'm not a fan of Hootie and the Blowfish, I was able to tolerate his solo country album that he had. Wasn't too bad. His version of Wagon Wheel was pretty good.
Yeah, he's not bad at all.
No.
Now, somebody more down our alley, so to say, comedian and actor Bill Murray, better known to everybody as Dr. Pete Venkman of the Ghostbusters. This guy is a monster talent. Everything this guy did, I loved. I mean, Groundhog Day was hilarious.
I love Groundhog Day.
Stripes.
Yeah.
I mean, just oh my God, it was hilarious.
One of my favorite movies to watch every December is Scrooged. I love Scrooged.
Oh God, yes, that's hilarious. I mean, I like
He
what was that? The Stop the Hammering and
Yes.
will you
Yeah.
please stop the damn hammering? Yeah, he is awesome in that movie. But I'm gonna
He
tell you what's good about that movie though, it has a great message.
It does. Yeah, the ending's really good.
Yeah, it is.
Apparently, he's part owner of a local team down in Charleston, and as a matter of fact, he's seen in Charleston from time to time because he likes to. It's his home place, so he likes to go visit there quite a bit. So downtown Charleston is Bill Murray area. So and sticking with the theme of us having similar people, another SNL alum, Chris Rock, is from South Carolina.
Chris Rock. Are you kidding me?
Chris Rock.
That's a lousy Chris Rock, but man, I'm gonna tell you what, that dude is off the charts funny. He's hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's fantastic. I love Chris Rock.
All right. Now, recently departed and awesome actor and all around good human being, Chadwick Boseman, known for his iconic role, of course, as the Black Panther. We lost him recently, but he was also born in South Carolina, which I did not know.
Yes.
I honestly thought this gentleman was born abroad.
Oh, because of the his accent from Black Panther. Even though, yeah, he did a good job. No, he'll be severely
But
missed.
then I saw him. Yeah, but then I saw him in Draft Day, and then he didn't have no accent. I was like, hey, wait a minute. So
he's just that good of an
fantastic
actor.
actor, though. Yeah.
Wakanda forever, man.
Wakanda.
All right, last but not least, talk show host Stephen Colbert is also from South Carolina. All right, why don't we go ahead and get into your story for the day, buddy?
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Good evening, all of you intellectuals, and welcome to another edition of Weird News. Unfortunately, this one goes way off the rails, but I couldn't pass it up, brother. Story is written by C.N. Elvin. Yeah, actually, it was dated on Christmas Day of 2020, so just recent. Title of the article is Bodybuilder Who Married Sex Doll Says She quote-unquote broke just before Christmas. Oh, man, maybe Santa will bring him a patch kit.
Oh, Lord.
Who knows? A bodybuilder who married a sex doll has revealed she tragically broke just before Christmas. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, my God, and he's a Russian. Yuri Tolochko Taloshko from Kazakhstan is now waiting to see if his wife, called Margot, can be repaired in time for
Oh my
Christmas.
gosh. Wow.
I guess Ivan Drago, he broke her. That's
If she
right.
breaks, she breaks.
Which is celebrated on January 7th in his country. So, we still got
Ah,
about a week before Christmas over there. Okay. She
interesting.
is broken. Now she is being repaired, he says. She is in another city. When she recovers, it will be a gift for both of us, he told the Daily Star. He did not explain how Margot had broken. It comes after Yuri married to his fiancée Margot in late November after a number of delays due to the coronavirus pandemic. Why? You're marrying a sex doll. You're not going to spread nothing. That's like, for crying out loud, then you just get a JOP. But, I digress. Pictures posted to Instagram show the sex doll dressed in a white lace gown while Yuri wore a black tuxedo for the ceremony in Kazakhstan. He posted a video in which showed him putting a ring on Margot's finger and members of the wedding party dancing and celebrating the occasion. Yuri wrote as the caption, "It's happened. To be continued." My Russian ain't that good, but that's all right.
Neither is this story.
Well, hello there, little black kitties of the night. Come and join me, your host, Deadly Debbie, as we go through my creepy files and listen to real-life, strange but true stories from people all over the world. Explore the weird and wonderful in my weekly podcast with Deadly Debbie's Creepy Files.
According to local media reports, the union is legitimate because the only requirements for a wedding to take place in Kazakhstan are that both consenting parties have to be male and female and over 18 years old. Really? The bodybuilder, who identifies as pansexual, describes himself as a blogger. What is pansexual?
He describes himself as a sex maniac.
Is a pansexual. I don't know. Guess he's got a thing for Teflon or something. I don't know.
No,
Anyway,
that's pansexual.
he described.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Know.
But no, it
Hey.
just means he's not limited in sexual choice with regard to either sex or gender. So he's
Okay.
basically
So
he's kind of like Lando. Lando is a pansexual. He has robots, men, women, female. Lando doesn't care as long as he finds them sexy. He's gonna go for them.
Yep. Okay, so he wants to lay the pipe to a hefty bag. It's his business. All right, good enough. He described himself as a blogger and sex maniac on his Instagram as well. He told the Daily Star he can fall in love with a character, an image, a soul, just a person. Quoted, "I like the process of sex itself." And gender, sexual orientation, are not particularly important here, he explained. Discussing his sex life with Margot, Yuri added, "Our story turns me on much more than sex itself."
Oh gosh.
The couple started dating at the beginning of 2019. In other words, Margot was purchased at the beginning of 2019 after they reportedly met at a nightclub. I guess they had a damn sex doll vendor walking. Yo, man, like the Rose Man at the club. This dude's selling rubber women, I guess.
No, what happened was he didn't meet at a nightclub. He was on the way home from a nightclub, and saw her as a mannequin in a store window.
Oh, shoot. And then he ended up popping the question at the end of the year. Okay, now how do you know she said yes? I mean, does this thing have like a pull string where you
Insert phrases?
I don't know. After a few years of being married, he'd probably have that voice box removed. "I'm sick of it. Quit bitching at me." Pictures have been posted on their respective Instagram accounts showing dinner dates, bubble baths, and holidays together. Oh, they even have a pet dog.
Is the pet dog a robot dog or a real dog?
You know what? It'd be hilarious if it was like robotics. It'd be like in between. But that is the story, my brother.
I gotta say the story itself is not that bad because pansexual, do what you want. Let your freak flag fly. That's fine, no big deal. But the damn pictures that accompany the story are absolutely horrible.
It is hilarious. And how could you walk around in public like that? But yeah, he looks like he's taking a few too many left hooks to the jaw. So,
Yeah.
to each his own, I guess.
Like they're all
To each his own.
The picture's supposed to look like sexual and romantic, and they just look like there's 3 pictures and they just look sad, and more sad.
I am just sick of the bullshit.
But you know what?
Back talk.
Yeah, right, exactly. More power to him. He found someone that makes him happy. So more power to him. I'm glad they got married. Congratulations, Yuri.
Yeah. Enjoy, my brother.
That's right, man. You do you, brother. All right, buddy. Let's get into the main topic.
Yeah, let's throw the ball back in your court for once, and hopefully we'll bring this back into a little bit of normalcy here. Go for it.
I doubt it. Underneath the city of Columbia, South Carolina, are miles of tunnels that were constructed around the 1800s. Their true purpose has been lost to time, but whispers of use in the Underground Railroad, clandestine passages for state officials, cypress floors, and Confederate gold theories abound when researching them. Whatever their true purpose, from 1949 through the 1960s, they were home to a rather strange and scary individual that would become known as the Third Eye Man.
Oh man! And did you say Utes?
I didn't say. Did I say Utes? I didn't say the 2 Utes.
You said Utes. Go for it, man. This is sounding great right here. Go for it.
So on November 12th, 1949, the man, or the entity, I guess you can call him, which would become known as the Third Eye Man, was first seen on the campus of the University of South Carolina. He was witnessed and reported to the school paper by an individual of the name of C. Nichols. C. Nichols and one other person were out and about on the night of November 12th when they saw what they described as a man dressed all in silver, opening a manhole cover and disappearing into the sewers. So, early version.
I'm liking this already. This is gonna be funny. Oh, man.
So 6 months later, April 7th, 1950, the next person to see the man in silver was a university police officer who came across the remains of 2 mutilated chickens on the loading docks behind the Longstreet Theater, thinking it was a fraternity prank. South Carolina.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't even mean to break in like that.
No, what'd you say?
I was going to say Colonel Sanders on the prowl, but then I thought, no, that's Kentucky.
Yeah, that's Kentucky, yeah. It's in the damn name, Kentucky Fried Chicken, fool.
That's duh, right?
Thinking it was a fraternity prank gone bad, the officer called it in from his patrol car. When he returned to the loading dock, he came upon a rather terrifying sight. On the dock was the man in silver eating the chicken remains that were left there earlier.
Oh shit!
So maybe it was Colonel Sanders before he moved to Kentucky and was just trying out different recipes.
Maybe so. In a damn early edition Mylar astronaut suit, eating chickens.
It was. When the officer shined his flashlight on the man's face, he saw something he would never forget. Staring back at him was what? It wasn't Colonel Sanders. It wasn't a big beard and glasses.
I'm just trying one of my $5 Phillips. the hell off my dock. I don't know. Just go ahead, man. I'm sorry. It just tickled my funny bone.
You want a thigh? You want chicken wing?
Oh shit. Hit it.
Staring back at him was what he would later describe as a grotesque, oddly colored face. Even more disturbing, the man had a smaller third eye on his forehead.
Damn.
The officer stated that the third eye was not a large eye, but an eye all the same. Those are his quote-unquote exact words.
Okay, how we know it ain't a bullet hole?
Because the dude was eating chicken. He wasn't dead. He was eating chicken parts.
Escape lobotomy patient?
That's usually through the nose, though. It's not through the forehead.
I'll quit messing.
Or actually through the corner of the eye, I
quit
believe.
Messing with your story. I can't help it, man.
You got to come up with a better theory. Better theory
you
than
got
that.
me giggling over here, man. I can't help it.
So, well, it wasn't that funny to the officer because he just got scared and hauled ass back to his patrol car to call for backup.
Scared of a guy dressed like a big dildo eating raw poultry. I got you.
Scared of
I'd run too, I guess.
Starman David Bowie looking fool eating chicken parts.
Yep.
Now, when the officers arrived, they found him in hysterics, and he refused to go back to the loading docks. But upon arriving at the docks, the man was gone, and all the officers found were the remaining mutilated chicken parts. And thus, the legend of the Third Eye Man was born.
Sweet. I can't wait to see what else this dude was up to.
So the last known official police-written sighting, or police-reported sighting, I should say, was in 1960. So the catacombs section under the USC at that point was a popular hangout for students. Most of the university was connected to these catacombs we mentioned earlier. In early October, the university police received a report from a group of fraternity kids about an encounter in the tunnels. It seems a group of fraternity guys took 3 pledges to the tunnels for an initiation. After entering the tunnels near the Gambrel Hall basement, they headed west into the tunnels. Rounding the first corner, the group came face to face with what they stated was a crippled-looking man dressed all in silver. The students stated... I assume they meant crippled because I think he was like hunched over or something. Probably the way he was hunched over on the docks eating the chicken.
So he was a limp silver dildo hiding in a damn tunnel. And did he have any raw chickens to eat?
No, he didn't. But I think at that point he got tired of running into people because the students stated the man charged at them and began swinging wildly at them with a metal pipe. One of the pledges, Matthew Tabor, was hit and knocked to the ground by the man in silver. At that point, the group realized this was in fact not a prank and hightailed it out of there. Matthew only suffered minor...
And leaving the poor guy on the ground.
No, they picked him up and took off with him. He only suffered minor cuts and minor shock. I mean, as
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as minor shock you can have from being attacked by... I imagine... Now, they say silver suit. They don't say what kind of silver suit, but I imagine it's some sort of a skin-tight, like, spandex-type silver suit. So you see, like, all his grapes being smuggled, and so I just imagine that being rubbed up against you while he's attacking you, and that would give me some shock.
That's what I don't know. It's like State of Fear comedy hour right now. It's just, I don't know why it's cracking me up so hard, but maybe it's because I've been caged up too long.
Maybe because it's after midnight, so...
Yeah, that's true.
So 2 of the older frat boys went to the police to report what they saw, and the police began a manhunt that night.
Did you say frat or did you say fat?
Yeah.
You said fat boys.
No, I said frat.
It sounded like you said fat. I got to shut the hell up. Go ahead, man.
Unfortunately, after searching for hours, they came up with nothing. But as a precaution, they sealed up most of the entrances to the catacombs and declared them off limits to anyone at any time. And this was the last sighting that the police took seriously. Sightings continued through the 80s and 90s, but most were dismissed by police. Now, to this day, maintenance men who work at the university state they will not go into the tunnels unless absolutely necessary, as it's believed the Third Eye Man still prowls the tunnels looking for its next meal.
Wow.
I say to grab a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, leave it at the entrance, and you will be just fine, right?
That's it, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy, man. So I'd go down there.
I would too.
I would go down there. Damn right I would. I'd take a pistola, but I'd go down there.
I wouldn't take pistola. I would take like a bucket of chicken.
No, I mean, if you come at you with a lead pipe, hey, back up, Jack.
Actually, you know what? I would take Popeye's chicken sandwich, and he would absolutely love it.
That's it. Tell him to settle the argument once for all. Take a table down there, bring a chair, get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and get a Popeye sandwich, and sit it down and tell him, taste test, bitch. Tell us which one you like better.
Okay, when we go on our State of Fear nationwide tour, we are just doing that. We're absolutely doing that. When we get to South Carolina, we're gonna go find a tunnel entrance. We're literally gonna put up a damn table and one of each sandwich, and we're gonna wait for him to come out and do the ultimate chicken sandwich taste test.
Damn
Absolutely.
right, using the third eye man. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. Third eye man, settle this once and for all. Which is a better chicken sandwich?
That's right.
Yeah, man. So that's the tale of the third eye man from South
So
Carolina.
you're telling me this individual managed to prowl tunnels for over 30 years?
That's what
It said from the 60s into the 90s,
into
right?
the 90s. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Might have just been a crazy homeless dude, but still, man, that's something
So
else. I'm still interested to see, but I mean, if it's only been since the 90s, he hasn't been spotted since, maybe he passed away. But I guess there'd be record of that, finding a body down there or something.
I'm sure. I'm kind of hoping that if the sightings in the 80s and 90s did include, in fact, a man in a silver suit, that if it is homeless people, that when the person with the silver suit dies, another homeless person just takes that suit and just wears it. And so the legend continues that way, just like the suit just persists.
I'm about to kick the... It's your turn, Joe. You take the suit.
We're like, yeah,
oh my God,
I look dumb as hell, but man, this thing is warm as hell.
Either that or there's a whole congregation of them down there, and they clock in and out like the coyote and the dog in that sheep guy.
Yes. They just take turns wearing a
Morning,
skin-tight
Sam.
silver suit.
That's it. Morning, Ralph. Morning, Sam. That's one of the funniest damn cartoons. So stupid. Oh, man.
All right. Well,
Yep, sorry, folks. We done gone off the rails, man.
We don't have any silver suits, but we do have places where you can find us and interact with us. James, where can they do that?
You can find us, of course, on our social media platforms. We are on all of them. Twitter. We are on Instagram, and we are on Facebook. You can also find us on patreon.com. We have 3 support levels there. If you go check it out, lots of extra content. Got a lot of stuff up there already, and now that we're back into it, we're going to be adding a lot to it. We also have a TeePublic website. If you're interested in some State of Fair merchandise, we got a couple of real cool designs up there. Pick out whatever you want. We got some good designs. We'd appreciate the support. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts. We do have a YouTube channel. Just look up State of Fair Podcast, subscribe, and hit the old notification bell like they all say. I'm going to be working on building that up, by the way.
Cool. Yeah, check out the YouTube page. A lot of cool things on there.
And then, like I said, go out there. Anywhere you listen. Spotify is one of our big ones. Apple Podcasts, all that. So if you want us, we're out there.
And I just want to say, I meant to say this last episode, but I just want to give a big thanks to all the people that listen. We had January is going to be our 1 year anniversary of when we started State of Fear. And the amount of listens and the amount of support that we got in the first year has been fantastic. So I thank you all very much. We love that you guys love listening. We love that you guys are interested in what we're talking about, and we look forward to bringing you more stories in the future.
Yes, indeed. We certainly appreciate that support. Love you guys for listening. Thank you for putting up with my ridiculous crap. But I mean, that's what makes the show go round. It's been fun doing the show with you, brother, and I'm looking forward to many more good years doing it.
Yeah, same to you, man. This has been, and we're not even done with the first season yet. We got a few more episodes in the tank.
I know.
So I mean, we when we started this, we're like, man, I hope we can get through the first 50 episodes. One per state. Here we are, 41. We still have quite a few states left. So I know we're gonna have a ton of seasons of this show going on. I just can't wait to find more crazy stories.
Indeed. All right, man. Well, what do you say we climb in the old jalopy and head down the road, brother?
All right, I'll get in the back and start pushing. Turn it on. Let's go.
All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for listening. Happy New Year.
All right, guys. We'll see you.